In this video, we're going to talk about what should the Carolina Panthers do about Christian McCaffrey, and you're watching Pantherology. What is going on, guys? Clay here, back at it again with yet another edition of Pantherology. I'll get my shout outs at the end. I'm going to continue doing that. Before we get into today's video, though, make sure you pound that like button, pound that subscribe button, comment down below, and click that post notifications bell so you don't miss out on any new raw content. Alright, other than that, let's dive into today's video. So now it's back-to-back season-ending injuries to the Panthers star running back could be enough to force the team to part ways with him. Now, I argue at the time of the deal that paying a running back, running back Christian McCaffrey made sense, but he's a special player who can have an impact on this game in a variety of ways. And as we've seen, the offense is on a complete different level when he's in uniform. So the issue is that he hasn't been seen in uniform much since signing that contract extension in 2020. So in fact, by the end of the season, McCaffrey will have appeared in only 10 of Carolina's 33 games under head coach Matt Rule. Now, last season, a variety of injuries plagued the team. Now, first, he was sidelined for several weeks due to an ankle injury, and then he made his return against the Kansas City Chiefs and played well, but then he injured his shoulder at the end of the game. So after missing a few more games, McCaffrey was on his way back at the end of the season when he suffered a quad injury. Then the Panthers decided to just shut him down for the year. Now, knowing they had no chance of making the playoffs, so let's fast forward to 2021. And the Panthers appear to be reliving the same nightmare from a year ago. And McCaffrey leaves the game in week 3 with a hamstring injury and is placed on injury reserved and missing 5 games. So 4 weeks after his return, he has a ankle roll and is then placed on injury reserve list for the second time. So effectively ending his season again. So most general managers have avoided drafting running backs in the first round and have also been reluctant to throw a large sum of money at their feet. So when their contract expires, what's the reason? Running backs simply do not survive in this league. Some players live longer than others, such as Adrian Peterson, Emmitt Smith, and Walter Payton, but very few live into their 30s in this league, let alone their late 20s. So running backs take the most punishment on a weekly basis, which is why you have to limit the workload of someone like Christian McCaffrey. So running backs have the shortest career lifespan in the NFL with an average of 2.5 years per career. All right. So you see why GMs are hesitant to pay large sum of money to their running backs. Now, Christian McCaffrey, on the other hand, is unique. At the time of his extension, he was coming off a season in which he had over 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving, which has only happened twice before in the whole history of the game. So the Panthers didn't just spend $64 million on an elite starting running back. They also paid for an elite receiver. So in all honesty, if McCaffrey had stayed healthy and the deal could have been considered a steal, as you'd be paying an elite running back, and a elite receiver for only $64 million for over 4 years. So, however, with McCaffrey missing so many games, the deal appears to be far from a steal in my opinion. Could it be in the Panthers' best interest to let McCaffrey go at this juncture? Unfortunately, I think yes. Although he is clearly the best player on the field when he is available and healthy. He is unlikely to play in more than 10 games, let alone a full season. So with the Panthers quarterback situation still uncertain, I fully expect Carolina to include McCaffrey in trade talks. That could land them one of probably the big game quarterbacks this offseason. So, as much as I hate this, but finding a quarterback must be a top priority for the Panthers right now. Even if it means parting ways with McCaffrey. And I know I hate saying this, but that's the reality. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know that you probably don't agree with me. Some of you might. Some of you are iffy, but that's just the way I see it. Also, guys, make sure you go check out the Carolina Panthers Den on Facebook. Go check the link down in my description. Go check out the Newsbreak app. Use my link. Definitely helps me out over there. And as always, before I leave you, keep pounding.